The last time Aurangzeb Ahmed's name hit the headlines, it was because of his intention to harm others and his conviction for directing terrorist activities. Now the 33-year-old Rochdale man is alleging that Britain's security services colluded with the Pakistani authorities in his torture and that MI5 officers visited him whilst he was being held at Manchester prison and attempted to bribe him in order to convince him to retract these claims. Ahmed was arrested and questioned in Pakistan before being deported to Britain for his trial. Whilst in Pakistan, he claims that during his questioning by the country's Inter-Services Intelligence Directorate, he had 3 of his fingernails ripped out, and that British intelligence officers chose to ignore signs of his mistreatment. British security services are now facing allegations of attempting to pervert the course of justice, as Ahmed also asserts that he was offered a reduction in his sentence or a cash payment in return for dropping the torture allegations.
At the very least, it means that officers have acted inappropriately and not according to policy, and they'll be disciplined. The very worst, if it was a real attempt to try to pervert the course of justice, then those officers should be prosecuted. There's a number of cases where people have alleged that they've been subject to torture, where British authorities in some way, shape or form were involved in either the instigation or the product of that torture. And what Aurangzeb is now asking for is a judicial inquiry into all these cases.
In a statement, the head of the Northwest Counter-Terrorism Unit has said that it does not participate in, solicit, encourage or condone the use of torture or inhumane or degrading treatment. We are confident in the behaviour of our officers and we refute any allegations of impropriety, including any claim of participating in bribery. Earlier this year, the existence of a secret government interrogation policy drawn up in the wake of the September 11th attacks was revealed. It permitted MI5 and MI6 officers to question people they knew were being tortured as long as they were not seen to condone the abuse. Georgia Calvin Smith, Channel M News.